So what's up, everybody? It's me, at True Star Screamer, and we are here with yet another Marvel Legends review. We are looking at the Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse, Spider-Man Noir, and Spiderham. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a second. This was a Target exclusive. This guy had been on their website. This guy had been sold out for a while. So I was unable to pre-order. Bullet dodged. We'll talk about that. And he was going listed for $31. So this whole package here, we're talking about someone at Hasbro deemed that this is this whole package here is going to be a $31 value. I did not pay $31 for this. I did see him in my Target store, and he was going on special for $20. Cool. And then I happened to have some Target cash saved from a bunch of other things that took off another $8, so I ended up paying $14 out the door. And if I hadn't gotten that deal, this review would be a lot angrier. So yeah, sit back. This one's going to be a fun one, kids. Here's our box. The artwork on the side is actually pretty nice, I will say that. And got the usual. I like the photograph back here with the Into the Spiderverse design. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that in a second, the accessories. But yeah, that's the box, and much like this figure, that's trash. And let's talk about what we got here. Let's talk accessories. So, for $31, well, we get a hatless head, which I will say the goggles are quite nice. The design on this head is very dynamic. I do like it. It is very much like the movie. When the first Spider-Man Noir figure came out, I was actually a little annoyed it didn't come with a hat. I was very surprised with that. He also comes with this little pistol. And this is a very little pistol. Now, it's kind of, I guess it's like a Luger. Kind of interesting that he would have a German pistol. The original one came with a lasgun, I believe. You know, a little longer. And I kind of wish this one did, because the holster this guy comes with is a very large holster. And this is a very little gun. In fact, the gun gets lost in the holster. I'm not putting it in there right now because when I put it in the holster, I have to fight to get it out. I literally have to shake it out. So I will go ahead and put it in his pistol holding hands, because guess what? That's all he has. He comes with a spare head, he comes with the little gun, and he comes with Spiderham right here. Let's get him out of the way, and let's talk about this little focus of my rage. So, Spider-Man Noir is meant to be if you were building it Into the Spiderverse set. Okay, because he was part of the movie. So if you bought the Into the Spiderverse Miles Morales, in that same wave came a Spider-Gwen, or Ghost Spider, or however you want to call her. And she came packaged with a Spiderham. The exact same Spiderham. Except this guy's got a little darker blues. That's it. Aside from that, it is the exact same piece. So, this guy was made for those of us who've been building an Into the Spiderverse collection to fill out a figure that we don't have. So we already have this. The intended audience already has this. And so, once again, spare head, teeny little pistol, and figurine that we already have took this Marvel Legend up to a perceived value of $31. I will tell you right now, if you see this for 31 bucks, put it back on the shelf. Let that thing let it get the yellow sticker on it. Right? Spoiler, this is not worth their asking price. So let's talk about the figure itself. Yeah, I know. I think I've got some venom dripping out of my lips here. The buck itself is, as far as the legs and the body goes, this is the same body that was used on the What If T'Challa Star-Lord figure. Actually, I think a really nice reuse of that. One thing I do like from the Into the Spiderverse design is that weird digital spotting look. They've got that going on the jacket, the hat, the mask, a little on the knees. It's a nice look. It's actually a really nice deco. And as far as, I guess, as a guy goes, sure, this is fine. But this is also supposed to be a Spider-Man figure. And he did kind of do Spider-Man poses. This figure can't do any of that. These arms. I want to talk about these. They are pinless arms. They're pinless jacketed arms. These arms right here should have been the arms that Mr. Knight had. I mean, yeah, these are a little slender, but oh, come on, pinless arms. I would have been happy with that. So, one thing that annoys me already. But I am happy now we've got pinless jacketed arms. So hopefully we'll see these maybe on a Gambit or something. What I hope not to see again is this jacket. This jacket, at first I was like, ooh, cool, it flares up. I like the belts. I mean, this is aesthetically, I get it. But this is worse. This is like why I don't buy a lot of McFarlane figures. I mean, this is pre-posed. This is back heavy. So if I try to put him in a more dynamic pose, he's going to be wanting to fall backwards. Plus, being billowed out, this is going to take up shelf space too. So, okay, I got him to balance. He's a little awkward here, but he doesn't balance as well. The jacket, of course, hinders some of the posing. I mean, with this here, he does have your basic Marvel Legend ab crunch. You've got your double joints. The collar, he can't look up that high because of the rim. No butterflies. Not much balancing, and so I cannot do much, well, Spider-Man posing with him. Yeah. This is... yeah, this is not good. See, he wants to just fall. If I want to do him, I have to almost prop him up against the back of the wall and hope for the best, and that, I guess, kind of works. You know, bicep swivel, hands go in and out, hand wrist pops. You know, he could no verticals up for the guns. The pistol. Can I put anything in the barrel here? Nope. The barrel is not hollowed out, so I can't put any effects on that. And again, for this jacket, I am not a fan of. Yeah, you got your thigh rotation, the usual fair ankle pivot. I mean, it's smooth, it's pinless, it's sleek, and I guess on paper it would look okay, but I mean, as I said before, with a pre-posed jacket, it doesn't let you do much, and stay. It just doesn't flow. Let's go ahead and pop the head off. It's got a faux collar that goes on the neck. So there he is with the alternate head. It's okay. When you take off, it doesn't sit on as well, and he still doesn't look up that high because of how this ball post is. So he can stand around, and you can hear Nicolas Cage coming from his voice box, and that's about it. This is not a fun figure. And I mean, I can't even get him to stand. Here we go. Stay. He wobbles. Yeah, this is not fun. So here he is compared to the... So here he is compared to the first Spider-Man Noir figure that came out a while ago. I want to say that was with a Build-A-Venom figure. I'll have to look that up. I'm not quite sure. This was using that Star-Lord body or Johnny Blaze body, and it worked. I mean, I like this. I mean, this jacket's been used too many times, but you know, it's kind of things you don't know what you got till it's gone scenario. I really don't hate it on here. With this one, again, wasn't getting the Spider-Man poses per se, but it worked. I switched out his guns just to give him dual pistols, which I kind of like the idea for him with. My only complaint with that guy was he didn't have a hat. And now he has a hat. I think he looks good with that hat. I think it actually works pretty well altogether. I'm not saying go buy this figure just so you can give this guy a hat, but it's something you can do. I'm almost wondering if I can put this jacket on him just to tone it down a little. I might do that after the review, we'll see. If I do, I'll put it up on my Instagram. And there he is, though, with Mr. Knight. He is definitely bigger than him. Okay, maybe I didn't want to use these arms on this, but still, you kind of get where I was going with that. Man, he is actually bigger than him. Almost makes Mr. Knight look like a figure art size-wise. But, yeah. And once again, just to reiterate, this is what is deemed a $31 value. I can nowhere near endorse this for $31. Easy pass. Easy, just walk on by. If you buy it, I warned you against it. This is... If you pay $31, you're paying regret for this one. I paid $15 after tax. I still am annoyed by it. Wait for this guy to get the yellow sticker on it. Plain, or just, honestly, pretend he exists. Or, you know... Or, you know, track down one of these guys. I know he's a little on the higher end secondary market. I mean, I've used this body for a lot of Kit Bash head swaps, and it works really well. I do like this figure a lot. But, yeah. Being blunt, just, like I said, walk on by. This is an absolute regret failure, which is not good for me. I do not like buying figures I don't like. I try to be positive, but with this latest fare of Marvel Legends, this is honestly making me reevaluate a lot of my purchasing habits, and it almost makes me want to cut the Legends out. I've got a few, I think, more in pre-orders, like some X-Men stuff and all, but if this is what I'm going to be getting, yeah, this is literally a take a step back and reevaluate my priorities. But let me know your thoughts. Put those comments down there. You know, give me that like. I need them. Give me those subscribes. You know, every YouTuber needs them. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Check out the previous reviews. We've got some fun stuff that I've been putting up this year. A lot of neat figures. And keep paying attention to this channel because more stuff's going to be rolling out. I do need to hit another Tales from the Backlog. And if you want to see anything, any of your thoughts, leave it in those comments below. I think I might try to break out a McFarlane figure next. I haven't touched one of those in a while. Or even a NECA. I know it's been... I don't think I've put one on this channel yet. So, until next time, take care. Peace.